Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for October 24th through the 30th. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might stumble upon this video a few weeks, months, years from now at some later date. It's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it and hear the messages. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. Therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what's coming up here for the Sagittarius collective. First card we have coming up here for you all is the Princess of Cups, or as some decks might refer to this, the Page of Cups. Now, traditionally speaking, this is a court card, so traditionally speaking, this could have to do with a person coming into a situation. So this could be a youthful or playful water sign person, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. If you have water sign placements, you may be focusing on those houses or those areas of your life right now. For me, the Page of Cups or Princess of Cups comes up a lot in readings in an energetic situation when your heart chakra is opening up, like your heart is starting to open up to receive. So for some of you, it could be more heart-based than a person-based, because your heart may be opening up to receive things that you're manifesting. Keep in mind, we have a new moon in Scorpio on the 25th. So there could be some opening of the heart as you're manifesting and calling things in so that you're able to receive them. We also have a solar eclipse happening on the same day, on the 25th of October. It's not going to be visible from everywhere, but certain parts of the world, they'll see a partial solar eclipse on the 25th. And because it's an eclipse in Scorpio, it could be that a truth is going to be revealed, and maybe for some of you, it's in your emotional matters or truth about personal relationships. If you have water sign placements, it could be truth being revealed or light being shed on those houses or on those areas of your life. Okay, an eclipse in Scorpio could be, secrets being uncovered. Secrets being uncovered, things being revealed, things being shown. Now, with this Page of Cups also comes up in my readings to say the energy might be heavy, the energy might be really intense, and it's going to be a good idea to make time for play. So some of you, maybe you're feeling this really heavy energy and you're like, I got to do more clearing. I got to do more shadow work. Don't get me wrong. Shadow work and clearing is powerful. It's important, but you may already be very naturally releasing right now. And so it could be a good idea for you to incorporate some light energy, to incorporate some playfulness, right? Because we do a lot of the stripping away with all the shadow work, with all the heavy work. We do a lot of the stripping away, the demolition, the clearing, and then the play aspect of the healing journey is where we're rebuilding. We're restoring. We're beginning to create. We're beginning to manifest. We're calling things in. So play is very important in your healing process and in your healing journey, especially if you're trying to manifest right now. Okay? So incorporate a sense of playfulness, whatever that looks like to you. Don't do things because you think, that this is what is supposed to be playful. I'll never forget one time I was doing a reading for somebody and this message came up for her, and I said, you have to have fun. Like, it's really being emphasized. You have to have fun right now. And at the time I was doing phone readings, this was over the phone, and she got real sad and she's like, Amethyst, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She goes, I don't like having fun. I said, what do you mean you don't like having fun? She goes, I hate it. I hate having fun. And I was like, what? I was like, explain to me, like, what do you mean? What do you mean you hate having fun? And she goes, I hate going to bars. I hate going to clubs. I don't like dancing. I feel really weird about all that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I go, okay. Because in everybody's mind, we're going to have fun. We're going to party, right? Oh, party. Woo, have fun. Go dancing, drinking, be at the club. And for some people, that's fun. Maybe for some of you, that's how you intend to have fun. But that's not fun to everybody. And so I'm going to tell you guys what I told her. I said, fun means what's fun for you. Dancing, clubbing, drinking, maybe that's not fun for you, and that's okay. Maybe you like to garden. Maybe you like to do art projects by yourself, in your home. Maybe you like to do scrapbooking. Maybe you like to go to a coffee shop and sit there and have a cup of coffee and like read a book. It's whatever is fun for you. It doesn't have to be what we're conditioned to think is fun. But having fun and lightening the energy is going to be really important for Sagittarius in the coming week. I would even say in the coming weeks. Your next card here, ooh, I love it. No wonder this message came up for you to have fun. Okay, now, traditionally, the Temperance card is going to be what? Stepping onto life path, being a channel for the universe, God, spirit, universe, divine, working through you, being a channel for change, being a channel for what spirit wishes to come into the world. And that can definitely be the case. Absolutely. It's a major arcana card here. Major arcana cards come up when it's a whole new chapter in our life, a defining period. It's like a significant time. So whatever's happening in this coming week is going to be around for a while, right? This is an energy that's going to wrap up in 7 days. The reason why I got so excited to see this card come up for you, this is your card, my darlings. This is the card for Sagittarius. This is the major arcana card for Sagittarius. So when I'm reading for somebody in my readings and the major arcana card comes up for your sign, it's telling me that everything you're going through right now, everything about this current time in your life, these current situations are directly connected to you taking back your power. They're directly connected to you remembering who you are and being in your authenticity and getting to the point where you're living your best life unapologetically, completely and totally unconcerned with the thoughts or opinions of other people. You're no longer editing yourself. You're no longer holding back. You're no longer playing small. You're no longer fearful of other people's opinions, and you have this confidence. You're coming into this confidence where you love all of you, every single part of you, every single aspect of you. Maybe there's things about your past or your family background that if you thought of, you kind of cringed, or, oh, I can't believe I went through that phase, or, ooh, I can't believe I was doing this in one time in my life, or, like if I'm dating, there's just maybe like certain family members I don't want this person to know about. Like there could have been things about your past that you kind of felt like you needed to disconnect from. Like this is not a part of me. I don't own this, and you're just kind of keeping this in the shadows. You're sweeping it under the rug. When you're in this level of authenticity, you embrace all of it and you love all of it, because you see how it helped you to grow. You see how it shaped you. You see how it formed you. And you're grateful for those experiences and you're grateful for those people. I'm not saying you're going to be best friends with them and have them over 24/7 and all of that, but you're not embarrassed, right? Like if you're getting to know someone, you don't feel like you have to hide certain aspects of your life. You don't feel like you have to hide information about certain family stuff. I'm not saying you're going to lead in with it, but if it comes up, you're not going to flinch. You're not going to cringe. You're not going to be embarrassed. If it comes up, oh yeah, just kind of very matter of fact. And so it's like you love all of yourself. The things that you thought were flaws, the things that you thought were weaknesses, you're seeing how to put them to work for you in constructive and productive ways. It's a very powerful energy. So I'm very excited to see your major arcana card come up here. The next card coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Lovers. Now it's funny because I don't focus on love and relationship in the weekly forecast. If you're one of my regular viewers, you know this. I do love reading separate on my channel. And then in the weekly forecast, I try to focus on other things. But sometimes Spirit brings in messages around love in the weekly. And we just talked about it when I said some of you maybe feel like there's certain things about your life or your family that you have to hide when you're getting to know somebody. And so we already kind of touched on the romantic aspect of life a little bit there. And now we have the lovers. Now, traditionally, the sixth major arcana card was not called the lovers. It was called the choice, the decision, the sacrifice. And then later on, it became the lovers card. And we associate it with love and love relationships. Some of you are going to have to make a choice or a decision in terms of your love life. Some of you may be getting to the point right now where you're beginning to realize that a romantic relationship is stifling you or blocking you from your authenticity and from going in the direction you feel called to go in. So you may be evolving spiritually and you may be feeling like this person is still asleep and they're blocking me, they're sabotaging me, they're not letting me grow in the way I'm being called to grow at this time. And some of you may be choosing to leave a relationship. Other ones of you may be calling in a partner who is aligned with your growth and with your ascension right now. But for me in my readings, when the Lovers card comes in, it's like maybe you're really longing for love. You're wanting love, like you're trying to manifest it right now. Maybe some of you already have it in your mind. Oh, new moon coming up here on the 25th. I'm going to manifest my life partner. I'm going to manifest true love. Lover's card for me comes up in readings sometimes to say the issue and the block with your love life is not that you don't think you're worthy. It's not that you don't have self-esteem. It's not that you don't think, like you deserve it. You know you deserve it. But for me, sometimes the Lover's card comes up to say the block in the love life is that right now you need to figure out what love is. And maybe for some of you, you're like, I don't know, Amethyst. I go back and forth. I'm like, I think I want love. I think I want to be settled down. Then I don't know. I think I want to, go into my spirituality. Then I think I want to focus on career. Like, I don't know. I want to like volunteer and help out. I don't know what I want to do. Some of you might feel like you're kind of all over the place right now. You're like, I don't know what I want to do. But in love life, the Lover's card for me is like you need to figure out what love means to you and what true love means to you, because it means different things to different people. We all have different realities. And so until you figure out what true love is for you, and you're asking for a soulmate, you're asking for a partner, your angels and guides have no choice but to take you to the buffet. Try this. You like this? Try this. You like that? What do you mean here? Like they're trying to help you be really specific about what that soulmate is or what that love is. Now, for other ones of you, you might not be so much focused on love. But the Lover's card for me is your angels and guides might be taking you to that buffet. Try this, sample this, taste that. And, to help you kind of pinpoint what do you want? What's going to make you happy? Where do you want to put your energy? And some of you are open to that journey and you're like, oh, I love it. I'm ready to go to the buffet. I'm ready to sample. I'm ready to taste. Other people hear that and they get really discouraged. And they're like, I don't want to hear that, Amethyst. I want what I'm supposed to have. I want what's mine. I don't want to go through all this. I just want what's meant for me to appear. I don't want to go through that cycle. This is the thing, my dears and my darlings. Your angels and guides have to respect your free will. Your angels and guides have to respect what you want in your life. Our angels and guides do not have permission to override our free will in every aspect of our life. They don't have the authorization to do that. So if you don't want to go to the buffet, if you don't want to taste, if you don't want to sample, well, then you can bypass that process by doing some self-reflection. And this solar eclipse in Scorpio is the perfect time to do that. To sit with yourself and to kind of do some reflection. What do I want? What makes me happy? What do I feel like I'm missing in my life? How do I want to feel? What are some things I feel could make me feel this way? When it comes to love, What are things about me I want my partner to see and appreciate? A lot of the times we feel very underappreciated because we're dealing with somebody that we're doing all this wonderful stuff for them, but they have a different set of values. So they don't appreciate what we're doing and they criticize us for not doing what their values are. And then we're like, but I'm doing all this other stuff for you, you ungrateful person. So that's another thing to manifest. These are the things I want my future person to appreciate about me. What are your values? The things that you value in a person. What do you want them bringing to the table? What are your values about friends, associates? What are your ethics, your beliefs, your morals? Once we have all of this stuff figured out, and we're putting this out and we're aligning with this, then we're going to call in the things that are going to truly make us feel fulfilled and make us feel happy. The next card that's coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Four of Swords. So definitely, honey, some of you need this time to just kind of rest, to reflect, to kind of pull back here for a little bit and go within and sit with your prayer, sit with your meditation. The Four of Swords comes up for me in my readings when emotionally, mentally, spiritually, sometimes even physically, you've been through the ringer. You've been through a lot. And I've said this before, Sagittarius, you guys have been going through massive shifts and changes over the last, maybe year and a half. Maybe some of you 2 years, but especially in this past year, you guys have been going through so much shifting, so much spiritual evolution. And you may just need to take a moment right now to process this. I feel with the solar eclipse, a lot of Sagittarius are going to have epiphanies. You're going to have a lot of epiphanies. You're going to have a lot of personal revelations where you're seeing the truth about situations in your life. And you're seeing like things that you've kept from doing, similar to the thing I got for Taurus. So I'd be curious how many of you may have Taurus placement, because something similar is coming up for you where like you stopped from doing certain things. You made certain sacrifices because you thought you had to. And maybe for some of you, you thought that you weren't good enough to do something. Or maybe for some of you, you thought, oh, well, other people don't see that I would be good at this, so I guess I'm fooling myself to think that I would be good at it. So if other people don't see it, if other people don't validate it, then I'm not going to do it. Or maybe some of you have just been like, making certain sacrifices for people in your life that, oh, I would do this if it wasn't for this situation or that situation. There may be truths or epiphanies that you're having where you're realizing that I don't have to put myself on the back burner. I don't have to sacrifice this goal or this dream or this desire. For Taurus, the message I got was they were going to see like a lot of disloyalty. So they were going to be freed from like having to be loyal to people who didn't deserve their loyalty, and then they could just go do what they want to do. For Sagittarius, I feel this is more of like a internal belief or like limited thinking or limited beliefs that you're realizing, oh, this is what's been holding me back. I don't have to hold back. I don't have to play small. I don't have to limit myself. This might not be the time for go, 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 go energy. Might be more of a time just kind of sit still, process, just kind of regain your footing here and just kind of regenerate, recharge, with this Four of Swords. So be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. I hope this was helpful. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. I do have a playlist in the description where you can check out all the different zodiac sign weekly forecasts. Love readings are linked in the description. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, link in the description where you're going to have the ability to schedule a private reading with me there. calendly.com/amethystangelite. I have decided to, I haven't said this on the other weekly forecast videos because it just came to me. I've decided that from now through mid-December or, like close to like the Christmas holiday, I'm going to set aside 10% of the income I get from readings, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get toys for Tots, and I'm gonna donate however many toys I can with that 10% from the readings to the charity, or just for kids who maybe their families can't get them Christmas presents this year. I wanted to donate some Christmas presents, so I'm gonna set aside 10% from every reading to buy toys for Tots. If you guys want to get a reading and you think, okay, yeah, I'm also getting a kid a toy or helping towards toys, then absolutely positively feel free to schedule a reading. I hope you'll come back tomorrow and check out the card of the day message, the daily messages. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.